The broken clock. Sam cherished the afternoons he spent with his grandfather, who always had a new and captivating story to share. On this particular day, the backyard was bathed in the warm, golden glow of the setting sun, casting long shadows beneath the old oak tree. As Sam wandered into his grandfather's study, his curious brown eyes caught sight of the antique clock hanging on the wall, its hands stubbornly frozen at 12. Concern etched on his face, he turned to his wise old grandfather, whose gentle smile and soft wrinkles conveyed a lifetime of knowledge. Little did Sam know, the silent tick of that broken clock was about to lead him to a profound life lesson. Sam stood by the window of his grandfather's study, his small frame silhouetted against the fading afternoon light. His curious brown eyes were fixed intently on the old clock that had suddenly stopped ticking, its hands stubbornly frozen at 12. A deep worry creased his forehead, causing his usually tousled brown hair to fall slightly over his eyes. He shifted his weight from one foot to the other, feeling a knot of concern tighten in his chest. "Grandpa, why isn't the clock working anymore?" he asked, his voice wavering with genuine worry. The gentle rustling of leaves outside mingled with the silent stillness of the stopped clock, emphasizing the tension in the room as Sam awaited his grandfather's wise response. Grandpa gently placed his reassuring hand on Sam's small shoulder, his touch warm and comforting. A gentle smile spread across his face, eyes twinkling with kindness and understanding. "That's a good observation, Sam," he began thoughtfully, his voice calm and soothing. "Sometimes things in life can stop or break, and it's important to understand how to handle them." The soft afternoon sunlight filtered through the study window, casting a warm glow around them and highlighting the deep bond between grandfather and grandson. Sam looked up into his grandfather's wise eyes, feeling a sense of comfort and curiosity as he awaited the next part of the lesson. Sam looked thoughtful, his young mind carefully absorbing his grandfather's wise words. He sat quietly for a moment, his curious brown eyes gazing intently at the stopped clock, reflecting a mix of concern and contemplation. His small hands fidgeted with the edge of his shirt, a subtle sign of his deep engagement in the conversation. "But what should we do when something important stops working?" he asked, his voice soft yet earnest, searching his grandfather's wise face for guidance and answers. The gentle hum of the evening breeze wafted through the open window, carrying the scent of blooming flowers and adding a serene backdrop to their meaningful exchange. Sam's messy brown hair slightly tousled by the breeze, he leaned forward slightly, his posture showing his sincere desire to understand and learn from the situation. Grandpa's smile softened, his eyes twinkling with the warmth of countless shared memories. He leaned back slightly, the gentle creak of his chair blending with the quiet sounds of the evening. "Let me tell you about a little town where something similar happened with their main clock tower," he began, his voice steady and inviting. Sam's curious brown eyes widened with anticipation, his messy brown hair catching the golden rays of the setting sun. He leaned forward, completely absorbed, as the scene around them seemed to fade into the background. The soft rustle of leaves and the distant chirping of birds created a tranquil ambience, perfectly setting the stage for Grandpa's heartfelt story. Sam could feel the depth of his grandfather's wisdom and the excitement of the tale about to unfold, eager to learn the valuable lesson hidden within. Grandpa's smile deepened, his eyes twinkling with the anticipation of sharing another meaningful story. He leaned forward slightly, the gentle creak of his favorite armchair accompanying his words. "Let me tell you about a little town where something similar happened with their main clock tower," he began, his voice warm and full of life. Sam's curious brown eyes widened with interest, and he sat up straighter, eager to hear the tale. The soft glow of the setting sun bathed the backyard in a golden light, casting long shadows from the window that created a serene backdrop that made Grandpa's storytelling feel even more magical. As Grandpa continued, his gestures were animated, painting vivid pictures of the quaint town and its beloved clock tower. Sam could almost see the cobblestone streets and hear the ticking of the clock, fully immersed in the story that was about to unfold. In the story, the clock tower stood proudly at the heart of the town, its grand facade and intricate gears a testament to the community's craftsmanship and unity. Every morning, the steady ticking guided the townspeople's daily routines, ensuring that everyone was synchronized in their activities. The chimes of the clock tower marked the beginning and end of the workday, bringing a sense of order and reliability to the bustling streets below. However, one unexpected morning, the clock suddenly stopped, its hands frozen stubbornly at 12. Without its rhythmic guidance, chaos erupted throughout the town. Shops struggled to keep hours, schools found it difficult to maintain schedules, and meetings were delayed as frustration and confusion took hold. The harmonious atmosphere that once defined the community began to crumble, leaving the townspeople feeling disorganized and disheartened. Sam watched his grandfather intently, his eyes reflecting both concern and curiosity about the turmoil unfolding around them. "What did the townspeople do, Grandpa?" he asked eagerly, his voice filled with anticipation, hoping to uncover how the community would navigate and overcome the challenges brought on by the broken clock. Grandpa's expression grew thoughtful as he delved deeper into the story. "Different people reacted in various ways," he began, his voice steady and reflective. "Some townsfolk, overwhelmed by the sudden chaos, decided to give up entirely. They gathered in small groups, muttering about the impossibility of fixing the clock, convinced that nothing could restore the town's harmony. Their shoulders slumped, and their faces wore expressions of defeat and frustration, mirroring the disarray that had taken hold of the community. However, amidst the growing despair, there was one young girl who stood out. Her name was Lily, a spirited and optimistic child with bright eyes that sparkled with determination. Unlike the others, Lily refused to accept the clock's silence as the end of their orderly lives. She believed wholeheartedly that things could change if everyone worked together. With unwavering resolve, Lily approached the broken clock tower, rallying her fellow townspeople with encouraging words and a contagious enthusiasm. "If we all contribute what we can fix this," she insisted, her voice filled with hope and conviction. The young girl, Lily, rallied the hesitant townspeople with her unwavering optimism, encouraging everyone to contribute their unique skills and ideas to repair the clock tower. Inspired by her leadership, carpenters brought wood, blacksmiths provided tools, and even the children assisted by gathering materials. Working side by side under Lily's guidance, the community gathered their tools and worked tirelessly throughout the day, each person playing a vital role in fixing the clock. Their collective effort not only restored the clock tower, but also rekindled the town's spirit, demonstrating the power of teamwork and perseverance. As the clock's hands began to move once more, a jubilant cheer erupted from the townspeople gathered around the clock tower. Smiles and laughter filled the air as the harmonious ticking resonated through the streets, symbolizing the restoration of both time and community spirit. Lanterns were lit, casting a warm glow that danced on the faces of the relieved and proud residents. Grandpa turned to Sam, his eyes shining with pride and warmth, and said, "See, Sam, when we face problems together and don't give up, we can overcome any challenge." Sam nodded thoughtfully, feeling a deep sense of inspiration and understanding wash over him. The evening sky was painted with hues of orange and pink, reflecting the newfound unity and accomplishment that had brought the town back to life. In that moment, Sam realized the true power of teamwork and perseverance, lessons he would carry with him always.
We hope that you enjoyed our little story, and we hope that you draw strength and inspiration from it in your daily lives. If you want to hear more stories like this, please click the like, subscribe, and notifications button. And please leave a comment down below. It helps to boost our channel in the algorithm. See you again soon.